Hey gang, FLX Beer Reviews back with yet again another episode of As the Beer Swirls. This is a series into which we dive into a beer, we review it, and provide you somewhat comedic entertainment and maybe some useful information about the beer that you could maybe one day use. I don't know. My name's Dan.
My name is Mike, and this is the first time we have ever mentioned any of that in all the reviews we've done. Dan, what are we drinking?
I felt it appropriate. I feel like we have some newcomers.
Yeah, it's probably about that time.
Yeah.
Hopefully they watch this one.
Let's break it down.
Okay. What is this?
Break it down. So this is from the Henniker Brewing Company, and they are out of Henniker, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Hey, how appropriate. So this is their Morrill. The New England grown barley wine ale, coming at 9.2 ABV.
Ew.
It's got a whole lots of stuff here.
I like that label.
Probably read it later.
That's a great label.
So
You find it at the Ag Hall.
where did we get this beer, Mike? From Jesse over at Bumpy Road Brews.
Bumpy Road Brews is exactly what I was about to say.
Actually, he sent us a beer mail a while ago.
He did, yeah.
And one of them was this, a barley wine thing, and I'm like, that'll last for a while.
We had a couple beers that we set aside because they were going to last. But
Yeah. Really, he sent us off a package with such a copious amount of beers, we had to, figure out when we're going to be able to fit all them in.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like, this is the last of the
This is it.
mail.
Last little soldier.
So,
last little combine. if you will.
Jesse, sorry it took you so long to see this review. I'm sure it'll be even longer because I'll put it in our stash and probably not release it for, I don't know, a little
We'll
bit.
see it next year.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jesse. We appreciate it. That's a nice red kind of.
What kind of red is that? It's like a mahogany.
Yeah, it's kind of a mahogany red. It's rich looking. I've seen a lot of red ales that look like that.
What kind of legs we got going on? It's got little legs for the ABV.
Little legs.
9.2.
Yeah, nice kind of like foamy head.
The head is like a nice kind of like.
It's an off-white.
It's
Foamy. It's nice.
was
It
gonna
looks
say-
good for the beer. It matches.
I was gonna say something. As far as the color,
Okay.
it's like a beige.
Khaki. Or khaki, I guess it's pronounced.
Desert Storm.
Yeah, I really enjoy the color of this beer.
Let's just drink the fucking beer.
Let's whiff it first.
Oh, whiff it. Yeah, we got
Let's get
so.
it on my-
That's what we do here as professional.
You're all trying to tell everybody what we do. And
Ooh, that wind is a whipping, boy.
Oh, that's a sweet bready.
Yeah, but it smells hoppy. Like, it smells hoppy. Like it smells hoppy.
There's like a nice, like a berry kind of hop in there. Vineberry.
Oh, there was something there. No, there's something else going on.
Maybe for you. A little yeast coming through, man.
A little Nello wafer.
Ooh, interesting.
Nello wafer with this kind of sprig of like
A sprig, you say?
Yeah, a sprig. Like a sprig or a dusting of like a Mexican oregano. What? What?
I've never had Mexican or
I'm sure you have.
oregano.
I'm sure you have.
I've had Italian oregano.
No, I'm sure given that your wife loves to cook that
The
you've
Mexican
probably had.
wildflower.
It's a delicate spice.
She may have some Mexican oregano.
No, seriously,
We'll find out.
It's like this nice kind of sweet kind of woodsy.
Like if someone made a lasagna out of tacos.
Not accurate, but I see where you're going with it, and I'll accept that for the most part.
I think everything on the aroma is very subdued,
honey.
but it's very pleasant. Like
honey.
it's the wind, but it's wafting kind of up.
It smells like a red ale.
Dude, it looks and smells like a red ale.
All right.
Let's dive in. Cheers. Thanks, Jesse. Wow.
So
That's very smooth.
I don't think
kinda
this is a
subtle.
barley wine. It's like a barley wine ale.
Okay.
Farming in New England isn't easy. The land is hilly. The soil can be rocky. And there's Dunkin' Donuts to contend with. And then the
Lot of
shoulder
excuses,
seasons can be
right?
brutal. But those who can do it very well. Morrill Farm in Henniker, New Hampshire, and the Hop Yard in Gorham, Maine. Hey, we got Gorham here.
We gotta go on.
Are our two favorites. This all New England barley wine is brewed using all of its grain from Morrill Farm and the Hop Yard. The result is distinctly New England twist on a classic English style. Best before September 15th, 2022.
Well, shit.
We're about a couple months late.
Oh, well. I still like
It's a Best Buy in barley wine. That's kind of weird. Right?
Yeah.
Barley wine.
It's gonna be fine.
You're supposed to age that shit for like 50 years before you drink
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like, we probably
literally-
we probably should have left
like,
this for our children.
Like, literally, what I'm pretty sure is supposed to happen with barley wine is when are just like fresh out of the womb, like they gift you a barley wine and they say, hey, on your 65th birthday, you drink this.
And a copy of Frampton Comes Alive. This is like, it's very mellow.
Wah, 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 wah. Talking guitar guy.
Yeah, it's the only song anyone ever knows. It's mellow beer. It's very like calm and relaxing.
spicy.
Yeah, but it settles in very slowly. Like all of a sudden on the back end of the palate, those spices start kind of kicking in.
It is a very calm, cool, collected kind of vibe. It's got a smooth body, a smooth feel.
Yeah, it really does.
I feel like this is like a jazz player kind of beer.
I like where you're going with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Soft jazz, just kind of letting the notes flow
You know what I
out
picture?
through the crowd.
You know what I picture? I picture late night, Manhattan apartment, wide open view, just a dim light with a single piano, and you're sitting there, and this is on top of the piano, and John Tesh is just sitting there crafting a orchestra of deliciousness for the ears, and he's just drinking this beer. It's a John Tesh beer.
I hear a quiet night, a street lit by dim lights as you walk into the jazz hole and see Bleeding Gums Murphy just starting his set, and you sit down knowing you're in for an evening of bliss.
With a sweet toffee, with a hint of allspice.
Yeah, I'd say allspice. There's a bit of a graham kind of crackery note in the background. There's some stone fruity, like maybe plum. This is really good.
You know what? Entertain the folks.
Do you?
Entertain them.
Well, you're a common man.
I'd like you to entertain them.
How so?
Look at the camera. And tell them I'm entertaining you.
I may or may not be entertaining you.
That's the promise we kept. The minute you clicked on this video. That's a short.
I agreed to no such thing. Oh, that's a show. Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Jesse, I'm sorry you sent us this beer.
I'm not. I'm really glad we get to drink this. What are you giving it? Stop looking at the freaking ladybug. What are you giving it?
Oh my god, they're everywhere. Oh, there's a hole in the screen. That's where they're coming from. I have a 3.7.
Dang. All right. I'm going to give it a 4-1. I really like this.
I'm not sure if I like it.
I would drink this. This is enjoyable. I'm enjoying it.
For 9.2, I just... I don't
What do you want more from it?
know. Other neighbors mowing the lawn. That means I should get on it. 2 houses down.
Jesse, I apologize. Dan is shot. He has no interest in anything anymore. He was brought down by the high of other half, and everything after that is just subpar in his eyes. So
You know what, folks? You know what? Let's be honest. I'm just here to have fun.
Yes.
And I'm having fun at the expense of Jesse sending us a wonderful beer mail and taking the time to carefully
Curate that beer mail. Like,
That
it
beer
was...
mail.
It was well done. It was
No,
a great beer
it's
mail.
okay beer. I guess it's just not my jam.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm enjoying it.
I don't know, it's weird. Like, I don't... Sometimes I'm a barley wine guy, sometimes I'm not.
It's definitely, you got to be in the mood for those kind of beers.
Yeah.
Like, those are the ones that sit in your stout fridge or in maybe your nice cellar that you're like, you purposefully plan to open that beer
Right.
for the evening. Like, you're going to sit there in a goblet and just kind of slowly swirl it and enjoy it over the next hour or so.
All right. Did I rate it?
Yeah,
Okay.
poorly. So down in the description, leave a comment. You like barley wines? Have you had a barley wine from Henniker before? Again, I freaking love this sleeve. This is a great beer. Twitter, Instagram, just stop. YouTube, FLX Beer Reviews, Untappd, his, mine. Again, leave a comment. And thanks again, Jesse, for giving us all that beer mail. It was enjoyed.
It was.
Thoroughly.
Over the many months that it spanned.
Yes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers.
Whatever.